I'm taking a look here in the American League Central as that battle once again is heating up. The Royals, we thought they're out of it, but you know what? They're kind of making another run here, and they're going up against Cleveland today. KC laying 135, and that's exactly what we're going to play. Pitching matchup for this one is Logan Allen going for the Guardians against Seth Lugo for the Royals. There's been some very good free agent signings that have performed very well in 2024. Of course, the obvious leader, Shohei Ohtani. But, back on planet Earth, there's been some good ones as well. Besides Ohtani, Shota Imanaga looked like the steal of the class for the Cubs as he had a fantastic start to the season. It looks like the league may be catching up with him just a little bit. He's had some struggles here in the month of June and late May as well. Troy Glasnow's been good. Sonny Gray has been good. But, statistically, nobody has been better than Seth Lugo of the Kansas City Royals. Now, this is a guy that didn't get a lot of pub. He spent most of his career with the Mets. He was there for 7 years, spent most of that time in the bullpen, especially his last 5 seasons where they used him exclusively in a relief role, 275 appearances for the Mets and just 38 starts. Went to the Padres last year, put up some decent numbers, 3.64 ERA. When they made him a starter, he used it exclusively in the starting role. In the starting spoiler alert, in the starting role. And then the Royals signed him in the offseason, 2 years, $30 million, which I guess in today's economy, that's a bargain for a pitcher. And he's been the unquestioned ace of this Kansas City staff. He leads the AL in wins with 10. And he's fourth in the majors in ERA with a 2.27 ERA. Of course, wins, as you know, it's not a stat that tells you a lot, but I look for it and use it for 2 things in particular. Number one, I want to see how the team plays behind him. Are they scoring runs? Do they give him support? Are they engaged defensively, making a lot of errors behind him? Number 2, how is the bullpen pitched in relief? Because we know 2024, baby. Ain't nobody going 9 innings anymore. So the pens become have an outsized role there in Major League Baseball in the current in the current climate. And looking at those 2 things with him, the Royals have played very well. Not made a lot of unforced errors, not a lot of unearned runs, and the bullpen has been very good behind him. And of course, as with so many pens, the Kansas City Royals pen is an absolute adventure at times. And the other thing you have to look at the bullpen, you basically got 2 classes of guys down there. You got the A squad who's going to come out when they have a good chance to win, when the guy has the starter has done well and kept him in the game. And you got the B squad, the guys that mop up roles, big blowouts either way. So he's been getting the A relievers, and they've been doing a good job for him. He's pitched into the 6th inning in every start this season. He's recorded a quality start in 14 of his 17 tries, and Kansas City is 11-6 in his starts. Doesn't have overpowering stuff, but he doesn't walk guys, and he doesn't give up a ton of home runs, giving up just 9 homers in 110 innings. He does not beat himself. Meanwhile, on the other side of the diamond, Logan Allen, he is having a forgettable season for the Guardians. 5.83 ERA, 1.55 whip. Now, the Guardians are 10-6 in his starts, but 2 factors involved in that. Number one, Cleveland has a very good pen, and most importantly, the offense has averaged over 6 runs per game in his starts. Now, that's unlikely to happen against Lugo, since the Royals have allowed over 4 runs just 4 times in his 17 starts. I'll admit it, like I said at the top, I thought KC was dead after they got swept recently by the Rangers, but they came back. They took 2 of 3 from Miami, and as we record this on Saturday, they've won the first 2 games of this Cleveland series. I look for them to pick up another big win here on Sunday. It is a pitching matchup that absolutely favors the Royals. We're catching a good price at 135, and we're going to take it. Give me the Royals minus 135 against the Guardians.